My channel has a first name, it's called Fashionista. My channel has a second name, it's Dia. I like to react on some days, and if you ask me why, I'll say my fans inspire me every day to be myself each single day. Hi Diamonds, what's up? I am Dia, also known as Fashionista Dia, and welcome to or back to my channel. So in today's video, we're going to be doing part 2 of my analysis series, and in this one we're basically going to be talking about Stellas, because as you guys voted, I wasn't gonna do another poll, but you guys voted and a lot of y'all wanted to do Stella, so that's what we're doing. And yeah, you guys like my hair. I don't know, I'm trying to make this blowout last, honestly. I hope you guys enjoy the video. So if you guys are not new here, what's up my dazzling diamonds? If you guys are new here, hi, I'm Dia. If you want to like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss this melanin, because why would you want to do that? Without further ado, let's get straight into the video. Oh my goodness, I'm so out of it. So I got my computer here, and let's go ahead and start talking about Miss Stella. Sorry y'all, my hair's all over the place. I tried to like style it in some kind of fashion or form. Should I put a color behind it? So I added in a color in the background. If you can't see it, oh well. I tried to go ahead and add it to like match her scheme, match her theme, but whatever, it's whatever. So we're gonna just have to work with it. Okay, so for Miss Stella, I have no clue honestly where to begin with this. Okay, so I have my notes that I wrote down yesterday about Stella's transformation, and let's start with her color scheme. So for Stella's color scheme, I typically tend to find a lot of orange, pink, blue, some purple in her outfits, and you know, things of that nature. That's typically what I tend to find in her color scheme when I was watching her transformations. And yeah, but typically it's just different shades of orange. There's some pink in there, some blues, and a little bit of purples, some purples, you know, but mainly just different shades of orange or maybe yellow or something. But that's what I tend to notice with her transformations. And let's just get straight into the transformations, and then I'll go ahead and go through each of them. So some of the things that I've noticed when I was watching transformation yesterday, and I was like, what should I put for her transformation? Some of the things that I've noticed was that she tends to have a lot of sparkles throughout her transformations. Like, I know all of them are sparkly and, you know, stuff like that, but I've noticed that she tends to have more glitter, you know, more like, you know what I'm talking about, just like more like oomph in all of her transformations. Also, I've noticed that in all of her transformations, or most of them, they tend to focus just on her hair most times, or her face, or her eyes, or something like that, you know, all like mainly just her hair and her face. And speaking of her hair, I've noticed that they also tend to have a lot of updos and pigtails. I've noticed, like, she always tends to have like some kind of pigtails, or like mini pigtails, and have her hair down, like half up, pigtails half up, half down. She'll have like a side ponytail, or like, you know, something along those lines. She'll have some kind of updo kind of hairstyle. And also I've noticed that all her transformation also tends to have a lot of personality, like an attitude. A lot of her transformations tend to have more personality, with Winx blinking a lot, focusing on like certain movements that, you know, are sassy or whatever, you know. They just really tend to like give her more of like a personality in the transformations compared to the rest of the members. And I think that's pretty cool. I feel like all of them should have got that, but it's pretty cool that, you know, she tends to have that kind of personality kind of thing, and I'll touch on that more in a little bit. But also I've noticed in some of her transformations, and not all of them, but some of them, there's also some stars and moons, because if you didn't know, Stella is the fairy of the sun and moon. So but I don't know why Netflix just wanted to focus on her being just the fairy of the sun. And not to mention, like, as the show goes on, like, literally she's just the fairy of the sun, which is stupid because in the original she was the fairy of the sun and moon, and you don't ever see her moon side that often in her transformations, which is more of like a neutral, cool kind of tones, like blues. So basically they just tend to focus on her being the fairy of the sun. And literally in Netflix it says she's fairy of the shining sun. Makes no sense. Then what was the point of her being the sun and moon? Anyway, the thing that I've noticed is that Cosmix, the last transformation, really fits her out of all the rest of the other Winx, only because she is the fairy of the sun and moon. So when they were doing this whole galaxy kind of thing concept, you know, it really fit her. You know what I mean? So now that we got all of my points, that's just all the things that I've noticed. Most of the transformations, if not all of them. Some of them I may or may not skip, or I may or may not talk about, but you guys know. So just because I don't mention transformation does not mean I don't know that it's in that transformation. I just am skipping over it for whatever reason. But that's just a quick disclaimer. But anyways, so from her beginning transformation, I've noticed that she really has, you know, like, focus on her hair. You know, there's a lot of greens, orange, like I said, you know, her hair is in pigtails once again. She has a lot of attitude, you know. She really goes around in a circle towards the end, and her hair goes in pigtails, a lot of attitude, and then the ending pose, a lot of attitude. She just, you know, it works. And there's a lot of sparkles. Before Enchantix, let's talk about the Magic Charmix. The Magic Charmix as well had a lot of sparkles. You know, it was much shorter. Same thing, a lot of sparkles, pigtails, you know, orange color scheme, you know, all that kind of shit. So for Enchantix, I've noticed that she also tends to, like, it's probably her best transformation, if not one of her top transformations, because that's when we really got to see more of like a mature attitude-ish side of her. And like, it was just amazing. Like, honestly, her hair went into pigtails again, which is crazy. She looks great in them as well. And my Enchantix reaction, if you want to watch it up here, like, literally, like, she had the best one because of her attitude, and you could see, like, she had so much personality in hers. They really snapped on hers, which is so ironic because they spent so much time on Stella's that some of the other Winx Enchantix were kind of lame compared to hers, and that's kind of shady. I'm not gonna say anything else because I don't want to make a certain people angry, but you know what I'm talking about. They really focused a lot on her transformation. So for Enchantix, oh, in the background there is stars. Like I said, there's stars. You could see that close up on her face when she smiles, and her hair got platinum blonde. You can see her like moving around. She got these little skimpy outfits. And the way that she went back into the camera and did her little kiss towards the camera, you know, that was cute. I love that. And then her like little pose. I've also tend to notice in some of her transformations, like towards her ending poses, her eyes are sometimes closed, which is interesting. Like in the first transformation, her eyes were closed. In this transformation, her eyes were closed. And I thought that was pretty cool. In the 3D Enchantix, you know, there's a little bit of sparkles, you know, stuff like that. We're not going to focus too much on that one. And in Believix, I've noticed that she did have a lot of sparkles. We got to see a little bit of her moon side when she was blue and her body was moving around, and then it went straight into like showing her hair and stuff, and you saw the stars. Like I said, you see the stars around her hands and on her body and everything. Same orange color scheme. Wrapped her up and then created her. She like came out as like, you know, the ending pose and stuff. That was pretty cool. Yeah, she also had an updo in that one too. She did have updo in that one. And she blinked in this one too. I've noticed that as well. And we're gonna skip over Sophix and Lovix. So for her Harmonix, There was nothing special. She had a little bit of something here and there. Like, I noticed she had a lot of sparkles in hers again, which all of them have a lot of sparkles. Orange and purple color scheme, hair up into a ponytail. And yeah. In Sirenix though, the 2D and the 3D, she did really well. Like you saw more personality in the 2D. You know, she when moves her hand around, and like the transformation focuses on her hair again, and it puts it into a ponytail, and then her attitude pops. Like literally, you can see her attitude, you know, kind of flourish in this one as well. She like moves her hands out, and then she kicks up in the air and stuff like that. You know, like she just is really sassy with it. And then not to mention in the 2D as well, she would like kiss, she blew a kiss, and you know, a lot of sparkles. There's some suns literally at the end of her transformation and throughout her transformation. Like sis was really working it in the 2D as well. The 3D, you could see like goes up on her hand, she snaps, and she winks, like, you know, like I said, she winks again. More attitude. Really short though. That's basically it in that transformation. There's some stars and stuff, you know, but like it's basically the same thing. It's just in 3D form. And then in bloomix, she looked absolutely gorgeous in bloomix. That side pony was so cute. I set this in the bloomix transformation as well, which you can watch up here. She looks literally amazing in this. I love this. She just slayed this. The side pony, once again, updo. Orange color scheme again. Beautiful. Mythix as well. Mythix was like the first transformation where she actually had her hair down, all of it down. And I think she said she looked the best in Mythix, because she did. There was nothing really that crazy about Mythix though. She just kind of spinned, but all of them kind of just spinned, so it wasn't really anything special. I wish they would have kept her scepter. That would have been cool. Butterflix, we're not even gonna talk about Butterflix. Tynix, I liked her transformation in Tynix. It was beautiful. Now, moving on to Cosmix though, oh my goodness, Cosmix though. Like, I have to say, like, hers really, like, slayed. If you notice, she did, like, do, like, some, like, hand movements towards the face and move around, and, you know, towards the end, you can see she goes into the ending pose where she like blinks and puts her hand behind her head. Like, she slayed Cosmix. She absolutely slayed the Cosmix. Oh my goodness, like, period. Like, at the end, she winks again. And her hair's down in this one, I think, too, from what I can tell. Her hair's down. We're not going to talk about the Crystal Sirenix and the Season 8 Sirenix. Okay, as much as I don't want to, we have to, like, say they slayed these performances. Like, she looks good. As much as I don't want to, like, say it, she looks good in these in these transformations. You can't deny that. Like, sis looks really good. And I love how she still has the orange color scheme. And, you know, and also in Enchantix, too. You know, the orange color scheme, it's still there. And her hair and everything, it looks good. Because it's basically the same thing as the original Sirenix. So yeah, those are just some of the things that I've tended to notice. Like, she just really like slayed. Like, I want to just read it over one last time. Like, those are just some of the things that I've noticed with her. Like the orange, pink, blue, purple color scheme. She had a lot of sparkles. Focused a lot on her hair. Lots of pigtails, updos in her transformations. Personality was a big one with hers. Attitude, even with the blinking, the winking, the a lot of hand movements, you know, stuff like that. She had a lot of stars and moons in her transformations and the backgrounds, and, you know, while she was transforming, you know, stuff like that. And Cosmix fit her the best. I said what I said. And yeah, that's just what I typically tend to notice with her transformations. And yeah, that's basically it. So if you guys enjoyed my analysis / rant, if you want to, like, comment, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss none of this melanin and more of this. And if you guys want to vote for another Winx, I'll put up one in like 2 days. from now, probably. So yeah, just gonna put that out there. So for people who keep asking how to like vote for the Winx or whatever, go to my channel, push the community tab, and you'll see the voting there. Just go there and vote for your favorite Winx. And if your Winx is not there, then that means the video's already done. Go through my channel and watch the video, because some of y'all be acting a little slow. No shade. But I just wanted to go ahead and say that. With that being said, that is the end of this video. So I'll see you guys in my next one. Always remember to
shine bright like a diamond.
Bye-bye.